Battle in the Clouds. This is the third He-Man mini comic. We're going to take a closer look at it. Now, as you know, I've been going through these. And again, we're saying they're mini comics because that's how we know them. They're really like storybooks where there's just one picture and then there's text underneath, and then you flip it and there's another one. So it's not sequential art or anything like that, or panels. Merman was always one of my favorites. I had over 60 He-Man figures. For some odd reason, I did not have Merman. I don't know what the heck happened, why I didn't have this character. It's so weird. I loved Merman, and I almost think that maybe I loved him because I didn't have him. You know, it's one of those, oh, I didn't have this character, so it's just that there's a mystery about the character. Green is my favorite color, and I do love the green and yellow pairing. They are complementary colors if you go by the color wheel formation of how colors are formed. They're opposite on the color wheel, so that makes them work well together. And he just looks cool. I also like water-based characters. Aquaman and Namor are two of my favorites. I have lots of Namor comics. I had a lot of Aquaman comics. I had to sell a bunch when I was in the days of selling the comics. But Merman was always one of my characters that I love. And I usually anytime Merman comes out, I usually buy a few versions of Merman in figure form because he's just so neat to me. So great. And I actually had the Wind Raider here, which you see. That was cool. I never had the Battle Ram. Now, Stratos is also one of my favorite guys. I do like, flying characters. Now, this is the first time we see Stratos actually colored properly. He's been flesh colored on the last two mini comics. So the first mini comic, he was only in like one panel, very small. I couldn't really, you knew it was him because we know it's Stratos, but, not really. So here this is now your proper Stratos. Now, a lot of people had the reverse colored version, which was the blue wings. I have a copy of both versions. As a kid, I had the red wings. Now, of course, as an adult collector, I have a version of both the blue wing and red wing. I do like both. It's hard to tell which one it is, which one I like better. So again, Stratos is flying around here. He-Man and Skeletor are constantly depicted as being in battle. There's Merman kind of watching off from the sidelines. They're locked in a gory battle. Stratos saw He-Man use the battle ram to blast Skeletor's lightning weapon from his hand. He heard the villain yell as a powerful energies shocked him. He-Man seemed to be winning the fight. Oh no. This is a Dark Horse release on digital. I also have the physical book, which I showed in another video. It's absolutely a must own. It has the She-Ra mini comics as well. Actually, it has every mini comic. I think it has New Adventures too. You fool, Skeletor! Whoa! So they're just fighting it out here. A lot of action, great art, of course. Merman. So Merman is thinking like, if I can get He-Man's harness, I will also have powers. Now He-Man in this one, they say that he has different harnesses. So one gives him his strength and one gives him the energy force field, which I did not. That was weird. There's little notes at the bottom if you can see little asides. They say Merman gets the armor but doesn't even wear it anyway, so it doesn't matter. So he drags Skeletor out and they make this sort of like weird pact. Like Merman always seemed like he was more than just a generic henchman. Like Beastman and Trapjaw, Triclops, like they follow Skeletor, but Merman, because he had a sea kingdom, it felt like he was like almost like not an equal to Skeletor, but like, high up guy. It's like, I'll help you defeat He-Man, and my reward is I want his weapons. And he's like, and Skeletor agrees to that. So Stratos comes in here and grabs the battle ram and helps He-Man to escape the two guys shooting. And this is the whole, their swords shoot, energy or whatever. So we've seen that before. Now, this is very odd because He-Man just collapses and falls, and Stratos doesn't notice that the weight has gotten less or something. I don't know. It's weird. Some of these mini comics have like weird things happening just for the sake of pushing the story forward. Teela's captured again. It's interesting with Teela because she is a pretty strong character and a good warrior, but she's also captured because it's a trope of the genre. So, anyways, but there's her. Now Teela's got that horse. Now it was a unicorn before us. So I don't know what happened there. Here's your transportation. I'll watch this beauty. Whoa, what's going on, Skeletor? Okay, Merman gets the jump on He-Man because of reasons. A super strength suit. So, okay, here's where we're finding out there's different harnesses or whatever. This is just so weird. Okay, so a super strength suit does not have a force field, thought He-Man, dismounting from the horse. He picked up a huge boulder. Sorry, Merman, not He-Man, Merman, dismounting from the horse. He picked up a huge boulder and he hurled it at He-Man. All I have to do is rip the suit off and it's mine. So he gets it, but then he doesn't wear this. So I thought this would be a fun thing to see He-Man or Merman wearing He-Man's armor, but then that doesn't really happen. I'm surprised someone hasn't done a figure of that, or maybe they have. He-Man now calls out to Battle Cat. So see, Battle Cat's just always Battle Cat now. Like there isn't this I have the power and all that. That's going to come later. Go visit Man-at-Arms at his little hut. No King, no Eternia, no Marlena. None of that stuff is here. So it's all kind of all this is like the first beginnings here. All right, so they see the battle ram. They go to it. All right, Battle Cat. It's like, I fear Battle Cat will never survive the climb. It's like, yep, okay. So Stratos brought it. I don't know what Stratos was doing. Like he brought it to the thing, to the tip, and then what? He just left it there. Like why wouldn't he go search for He-Man? Look, He-Man's got his harness here. And then the next page, he doesn't have it. He's naked again. That's odd. All right, there's Merman. Merman's trying to figure out how to work this thing, and it starts to shoot at him because he's just like an idiot. Now they're going up the mountain. I had this vehicle as a kid. It was awesome. And I've got the bigger one, the new one that came out. So they're going up the hill, going up the mountain. Merman's on the battle ram. He-Man and Man-at-Arms were greeted by a volley of deadly rays. How did you like that, eh? Ha 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 ha. See, Merman's not wearing the armor. Like, why'd you steal it for? He's basically saying, like, I don't even need the armor. I can defeat him or whatever. But no, I think you might need the armor. So he does shoot the thing. See, He-Man has no harness, so that's fine. Man-at-Arms falls and his armor protects him. Oh, headbutt. Yeah. Now, that Merman's armor is spiked. I don't know if Stratos should have headbutted right there. But Stratos does have these ridges on his thing. I'm not sure if it's like more like an armored helmet, like where he can survive hitting that guy. But there you go. We got the battle ram back. Thanks, Stratos. You're the best. Yay. Sometimes a steed of metal and machinery beats wings and wits. And they both smiled. And that is that comic. So there you go. Pretty interesting. I feel like the harness thing is interesting. I almost wish, you know what I wish it was if they were going with the harness? The harness has different like sections here, like little things. I wish each tab was something. Like maybe you press this one, you get super strength. You press this one, it's a force field. You press this one and you get speed. You know, maybe he has 6 powers that the harness can give him. And that would be kind of neat, right? But anyways, you can see the concept. They're still developing the concept. It wasn't fully realized. No Prince Adam. There's no I have the power. He's using axes. The power sword is not really a thing. It was cool, and it's been split. It was split in an earlier issue, so it's like they don't even have that in here. Completely different, but really good. The artwork stands out. I remember as a kid flipping through these, being like, "Whoa, this is so cool!" Like the art, man. But yeah, it's really fun going through. So let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on this one. And make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate everybody who subscribes. That's it, everybody. Thank you for watching. Until next time.
Hey friends, you've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.